where she is from, right?
May 25th, 2019, here at the Williamson, awesome trees. And we've got Colin Elvis is away. Put on his jacket over there. Mark is helping him. A few family here. Hey, buddy. What's your name?
I don't really like I don't know about that, but it does get
You got the whole wedding crew back there. And Peter's helping out with some chairs. This is great.
Did you see what's happening? Oh.
Can I say hi?
I can't see that. Say that on video. Hey.
But can you say that you can't say it on video?
Yeah, you've been turned off so I can say it.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So Aimee was just laughing about the sweat.
There's somebody with a very sweaty tie here. And the tie has sweat down to here. And Colin says, so is this a thermometer gauge or something? Like, you know how hot it is depending on how far the sweat's going down? Well, it's sweating from the bottom too. So the guy said, I think it's just going to meet in the middle. It's really sweaty.
And once it meets in the middle, that's officially sweaty. And there's Colin. He's the sweatiest one of all. Him and his buddy.
Do you know who his buddy is?
Yeah. I had lunch with him once in San Antonio.
Who is he?
This is awesome. Priscilla and Steve over there.
She is, you know, Susanna Delaney?
And Pam.
Yes. BJ's sister. Oh, okay. They were in a ward for like a short time, and then they moved. They moved. So their mom's a lawyer.
And then we got the wedding party back there. But it's looking good. You got Lance. She's probably as hot as everybody else here. Sheila. And the rest of the Elvis clan. We got some folks back here. What'd you catch? We got a few port keys as well. It's looking like family reunion down here. All right, here we are.
Just the other day, go down on the things I'd say. I couldn't, just couldn't.
So cute. And there's Rebecca's little girl.
Tony, you give Mackenzie this day to marry Colin. Take a seat. Friends and family, you can be seated. Hey, on behalf of the bride and the groom, I want to say thank you to everyone that's traveled near and far to be here for these two. They look incredible today. It's a beautiful day for a wedding. I've known these two for some time now. It actually started with a harmless little weekend at the Alvis family cabin up in Fredericksburg, Texas. The whole group of us together, we went out to a little place called Enchanted Rock to do a little rappelling. By the end of the weekend, these two were completely enchanted with each other, to say the least. And just like that, here we are to celebrate the union of these two hearts in marriage. It's exciting and it's incredible. I'm going to talk a little bit about each of them for a second. We'll start with my old buddy Colin here, more affectionately known as Rooster. Rooster's just a rough and tumble country boy from right here in southeast Texas. He's got a heart of gold, $1 million smile, and those of us that know him best knows he's got an appetite for adventure. Mackenzie, she's just a sweet southern belle. Isn't she just a picture of strength and grace and beauty? So Mackenzie moved out here. She moved out to Austin, Texas from South Carolina not long ago in search of change. And as fate would have it, she's found herself tangled up in the arms of old Rooster here. I'm going to give just a short analogy about marriage and love. This young love that we have here, we can compare it to that of a seed. When they first met, it was a seed, and now it's developed into what we would call a sapling. You talk to any good farmer, and they'll give you some advice on how to make this thing grow. Okay? If you're trying to grow a seed or a sapling, first thing that you want to do is you want to plant that seed in good soil. You want to give that seed plenty of water. You want to consistently prune the tree as it grows into a sapling. Consistently nourish the tree, and you've got to nurture the tree. Now, if you talk to anybody that's been happily married, they'll give you some of the same advice when it comes to marriage. Here's your sunshine and here's your water. Pray together daily. Speak kindly. Forgive quickly. Laugh often. And love like crazy. As a result of protecting this seed and intentionally doing the small and simple things each and every day, I have confidence that this thing will grow into something beautiful and vibrant, something praiseworthy. Y'all are off to a great start, and you're not afraid of hard work. And that's what it's going to take. Consistently doing the right things day in and day out. In the New Testament, the good Lord tells us neither is man without the woman or woman without the man in the Lord. The best advice that I've ever heard is keep the good Lord at the foundation of your relationship. And with that, we're going to exchange some rings. Who's got the rings? Anybody? Damn it! Come on up, my man! Looks like we found the rings. All right, round of applause for him. Wedding rings, something really unique. Long-held traditional belief is that we put it on this finger right here, the ring finger, because it's got a vein that runs directly to the heart. And so there's some symbolism there also. The circular nature of the ring is a symbol of God's love for us. It's without beginning or without end. So keep that in mind every day when you guys put those rings on. Let's go ahead and call in and put the ring on Mackenzie. Mackenzie, throw your ring on Rooster. Okay. After Colin and Mackenzie had been dating for a while, I remember we had a late night phone conversation. Me and my buddy Rooster here. And I asked him, I said, how's it going, Colin? What do you think? And in his true poetic fashion, those of you that know Colin very well, he told me, he said, Boone, this is different. He said, I feel strong as an oak, soft like leather, high as a pine and light as a feather. The same old boy, but a whole lot better whenever Kenzie's holding my hand. He's good at that, but he meant it. He meant every word. I've known him for a long time, and I've known Kenzie since they've met. I've seen Colin at the highest of highs and even a few low times. But right now, I think we're seeing these two at their very best. We're all lucky to be here. We all love you. We all support you. And with that, Mackenzie, you take Colin to be your husband, to have and to hold, to love and to cherish, through the good and the bad, the thick and the thin, in sickness and in health, all the days of your life.
I do.
Colin, you take Mackenzie to be your wife, to have and to hold, to love and to cherish, through the good and the bad, the thick and the thin, in health and in sickness, all the days of your life. Good choice. By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you man and wife. Rooster, kiss that gal.
There we go.
Oh yeah, I met you, Alex.
I trust you. And that's Grandma and Grandpa Elvis. Charlie B. and Musette. We got the whole crew here. Heather, you rocking it?
That's what Mark told me. Well, we don't know. So better let somebody else
Check, check. Everyone is free to get some tacos and relax while everyone takes pictures and has a good time.
Okay, bridal party, come on up.
In case y'all didn't know what he said y'all go ahead and grab some tacos and get something to eat.
let's go with round 2 here, getting everybody's in. Austin, you're pretty excited about this part, right? Pictures are the best. Y'all are faster. This is awesome.
I am, yeah. Really? Yeah. What? Okay. He's on Facebook.
Oh my gosh!
That's funny. Slightly dangerous. One more time. Y'all okay with that, right? Y'all are next? That was funny. I think she's okay with it. All right, so this is, we're gonna make a little note here for Colin here.
Okay.
And Mackenzie, what do you recommend? You're already on tape. You're already going. So words of advice, maybe a joke or something to say, hey, congratulations, y'all are awesome. Something like that.
All right. So I think that one important thing is to never go to bed angry. Always talk it out, and then always pray and together.
That was 2 things, but that's okay.
I couldn't choose one.
Hey, those are great. Those are perfect.
They're important.
I'll just take her second thing.
That sounds good. That's great. All right,
Ice or something.
you're on now.
Alrighty, Colin, if you're seeing this, if anything goes south, just give Mackenzie a bag of hot Cheetos and you'll be good, man.
That's great. That's good. For the new couple here, the happy couple.
Happy couple. Best advice, kiss each other good night, kiss each other good morning, an occasional pillow fight's recommended. Rooster's a heck of a cook, make that gal breakfast, Colin.
Hey, whatever he's saying, this clown doesn't know nothing about nothing.
Button your beak. Hey, who do you think you are? If you were half as good a husband as you were a blabbermouther, you'd have been married years ago.
Dang, Boone. Cuts to the core.
All right, so what advice do you have to the new couple?
Well, I'd say if we're ever in a disagreement, I'm probably right. Just get over it, and then I got us on a good course.
That's good. That's good. All right. Okay, so I've got both of y'all. Y'all can say at the same time or take turns, whichever way you want.
My advice is to jump off as many more mountains together as you can.
Nice.
Can you come back to me?
You're coming back.
If you keep her full, you'll keep her happy.
Full and happy. That's
If you need to
nice.
spice up the marriage, go and Bumble BFF and grab some more partners.
Nice, nice. All right, was that enough time to think about it?
Not really.
All right.
Can you guys help me here to get some more vacations?
Go on vacations? That's a good one.
Yeah, visit me in Puerto Rico, and it's the happiest place on earth.
Oh, that's the best advice I've ever gotten. All right, thanks. Happy advice or words of wisdom or whatever to the new couple.
The happy couple.
Yeah, to the happy couple.
They give us advice. They're so good at doing what they do. They're so in love.
And just keep giving that advice, huh?
Yes.
Always bring it in the bedroom.
He always gives that advice. So, yeah, he likes that one.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Happy thoughts or whatever.
Goodness.
All right, you're on. Sorry, no prep time.
Mackenzie and Colin, we're so thrilled to have you in our family, and we are so looking forward to what is coming in your future.
That was awesome.
And I'd like to add just be loving and kind to one another and be forgiving, thoughtful of one another, and you have a great marriage.
Awesome. For your advice for the happy couple. All right, you're up. This is advice for the happy couple. Yeah.
Okay.
What's your advice for yourself?
Yeah.
A happy couple.
Mainly to Colin. To keep the couple
It's
happy.
okay to go to bed mad at each other. It's never a good idea to talk, to be emotional and talk at night. That always ends up bad. Just go to sleep, you'll wake up with a clear mind.
Awesome.
Best advice.
You sound like you have some experience.
All right, Colin. Advice for the happy couple.
Okay, be a best friend, tell the truth, overuse I love you, go to work, do your best, don't outsmart your common sense, never let your praying knees get lazy, love like crazy.
That's right, that's right. For the happy couple here.
Okay.
And you're on now.
Hey, Rooster and Mackenzie, I mean, we had some great times down in Guatemala. I know there's some, going to be a very happy time for you guys. There's going to be a lot of arguments, but just remember, if you argue naked.
That's awesome.
Argue what?
Naked. You're on.
Together,
Good luck, and there'll be probably lots and lots of good times, and always just take stock. The good times usually almost always outweigh the bad, so keep on doing that.
That's good advice.
No, yeah, they do. You do good.
There we go. And Rebecca, no thought needed here.
Don't have 7, but if you do, just hang in there. It gets easier. No, but y'all a good-looking couple. I'd have like 7 of them. And
7 babies you're talking about, right?
Just, if you give 100% and she gives 100%, it's gonna be just right. Don't ever try to make it fair. Just give 100% each of you, and you're gonna have a long, happy, beautiful life together. And I hope you can be my neighbors. Bye.
All right, you're already recording. You're already on here. Words of advice and encouragement to the happy couple here. No, you're both right next to each other, even.
Okay, advice and encouragement.
Okay, here's mine.
Or a
Here's
joke.
mine. I saw mean ones that said, don't go to bed angry, stay up and fight, which means to sleep and then talk when you're rational. That's my advice.
Yes, I agree completely. Let the husband go to sleep, and he'll be in a better mood in the morning.
All right.
Good advice.
You're on, Bill.
Oh, just remember, no matter how right you are, you're always wrong.
That's wisdom right there. You're on.
Never stop joking or keeping it funny.
And you can either have a clean house or kids.
Always laugh. Always laugh.
Always laugh at the clean house or the kids.
Exactly.
But not both. All right. All right, this is the advice here.
Hey,
It's a
guys.
happy couple.
Yes,
I'm on my
hey,
third
congratulations.
wife.
Your third wife. I'm his first and his third. Yeah, so some advice. Well, we've been married almost 23 years, I think. Got married in 95, didn't seem like
You and this guy over there, huh?
Okay. So what I say is work hard, play harder. It's the truth. I know you guys are very adventuresome or adventurous, and keep that alive. John and I vacation probably 3 times a year at minimum, and that's like, we do things that are cheap, and you can call a lot of activities a date night if you want. You can. The name of the game is the name of the game. So just call it something, and the next thing you know, it's a party. But make sure that you are willing to try activities or dates or things that are important to each other. I don't particularly love hunting, but I tried because John does. And I didn't love it, so now I never care if he goes, because it's not that fun for me. He knows that I like to be with my sisters and talk and yap and do girl things, and he's never tried that, but do things that are important to the other person, and play hard, have fun, go vacation, travel the world.
Awesome, thank you.
Good luck, see ya.
You changed clothes, so it looks like
Kinsey,
you're
I know my heart goes out to you. Rooster can be a handful sometimes. Right, Sheila? He can. Bless his heart. Learn to work a toilet seat. I promise. You can put it up. You can put it down. You can do whatever you want with that thing. You can do it.
I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Never go to bed mad.
Awesome.
And that's it.
All right, John, you're up.
Congratulations, Mackenzie and Colin. We love you guys. You make a beautiful couple. Hope you have 8 or 10 kids at the right time. But my advice is just keep dating and keep courting each other. Just because you're married and have the ring doesn't mean you can't be going out on dates, having a good time. And I'm sure you'll have plenty of opportunities. So we love you, and we're real happy for you. And thanks for inviting us.
To the happy couple, and you're on. Somewhere between 3 and 30 seconds.
Well, we're so happy for you.
Oh, for Colin.
Yeah. Oh, you're. Yeah. This is Colin's wedding. Yeah, just so you know.
Beautiful bride, beautiful groom. We love you guys both.
Yeah, we're excited for you.
and we're rooting for you.
Okay, and you're on. You got Spencer and then Mark, and then we'll go Brent after that.
Colin, I'm very happy for you. It was a pleasure growing up with you. I enjoyed our childhood.
Alrighty.
Congrats, Colin. Tacos are great. Wedding's good. You have to do this again. Not in summer. That's a bad idea.
Hey, you're looking good. How's that tie coming, by the way?
It's wet. That is a.
You spilled something on that?
That's a temperature gauge right there.
Oh, look at that.
It moves down as you get closer to August.
August. Oh wow. August is in about 10 minutes probably. Huh?
He's at May.
We're right about June.
This is Mexico right there.
Okay.
What is it? Congratulations, Colin. We're happy for you. We're excited for you to move to San Antonio. What advice? Just always make sure you're honest, and it's going to be great.
Awesome.
Yep. Goodness. Hey.
All right, y'all are both on here. All three of y'all actually.
Hello. Colin, congratulations, and
Thanks for accidentally setting us up.
Wow. So I didn't realize that he was so responsible for so many of my family.
Well, he
Getting
just
together.
kind of yelled at us one time in Provo and was like, asked Alan if I was his girlfriend or his sister.
so I said girlfriend.
And that's when we became boyfriend and girlfriend.
Oh wow, this is awesome. Well, we are big Colin and McKenzie fans over here. All right. Go.
Colin, I'm so glad somebody married you, even though that you make rain circles with your urine and you torment the crap out of everyone. Congratulations, Mackenzie. You got a big prize.
That's awesome. All right, now you're up.
You don't know me, but you're going to be apologizing a lot for the rest of your life. Get used to it. And you want to find yourself your own little space because everything else is first. That's about it, man.
Awesome advice. Awesome advice. How about a funny story?
I
or
don't
a
have
joke?
any funny stories. You don't have any funny stories from Colin?
I would just tell Mackenzie to watch out for any Roman candle wars because she might get hurt.
That's great advice. That's great advice. And do you have any advice?
I really don't know y'all, but I was Abby's last minute date and it was a lovely wedding.
Hey, that was perfect. Perfect. And you like the tacos, right?
Yes.
All right, thanks, guys.
Is it going?
Thank you. It was going. Yeah, you're on.
Congratulations, Colin and Mackenzie. We're excited for y'all. Marriage advice, forgive often and keep forgiving.
That's really good advice. All right, now you're on.
Oh.
Forgive often,
Hi,
yeah.
we're so happy for you and excited. Don't go to bed mad. Just stay up all night if you have to.
Stay up and fight, huh?
No, stay up and make up.
That's right. All right, this is words of encouragement or advice or just happy thoughts in general.
Just
for
like
the couple.
encouragement for Mackenzie, or
Mainly her, yeah.
never expect a call back or a text message from your husband. Just take everything he says with a grain of salt. Pretty much.
And that's it, huh?
Pretty much it. Never expect a call back.
All right.
Hey, happy couple.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Don't ever go to bed bad. Always make up before you go to bed.
Don't go to bed mad. Have a good sense of humor. You gotta keep that.
Oh,
yeah. Mackenzie's always right.
That's actually really good advice.
What they say. It's a good one.
All right.
I'll tell them what Keisha's grandma told me. Never go to bed mad at anybody.
That's good advice.
That's real good advice. Colin, Mackenzie, we love you and hope it lasts forever.
Awesome. And you're on.
I'm on. Okay. Just make every day a new day. And always be considerate of each other. And that will work. And for him, it's all she's right.
That's right. That's right.
Well, they were talking about planting the seed. Well, I say if you do like those trees over there and you grow old together, there it is. You'll have a lifetime together growing old.
That's right. I got to get a picture of those trees right there. Look at that. Oh, yeah. And Teresa's smiling, too.
Well, let me see. What is your Aunt Gracie gonna say? I say that live each day as if it were your last, and love each other with all your heart, and always respect each other.
That's actually really good advice.
Patience and happiness. Respect for one another. Try really hard to have lots of respect for one another. Because if you lose that, that's not good.
That's great. Alrighty, you're up.
Isn't that the truth?
Be patient with one another, listen to each other, and love each other.
All right. And the wisest one of all, you're up.
Congratulations. Always give more than you receive.
There we go. And you're on.
Just be your best friend.
Tell the truth.
And overuse I love you.
That sounds like a family advice, huh? That's good. We're on.
Okay, this is my marriage advice. Make sure that you are responsible for your own happiness. Your partner can amplify that and make it better, but you are responsible for your own joy. That's it.
Fun. That's it, huh? Awesome. What about you?
Congrats, man. Good luck.
That's right. Look at that. Oh, wow. This is awesome. This is hilarious.
Well, I'm not really gonna ride. Wait. Don't make it that guy was like,
You get words of advice, encouragement,
Good
congratulations.
luck, Mackenzie, because Colin, you're going to need some luck. No offense.
Colin, do a good job. Love her all the time. Love her lots. Renew your covenants often. And you know what I mean.
You're on now.
So marital advice, right?
Marital advice?
Okay, I only give one piece of advice to anybody.
What is it?
Put $100 aside a month for a maid. You'll never fight with your wife again about the dishes or sweeping, and you don't have to do it yourself either.
That's such good advice. All right, what's your advice?
Might be $100.
If it's over 100, that's okay.
If it's over 100, it's okay. You go with that? That's the same advice?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I second it.
Charlie, and we got second and third, y'all. All right, you're on.
Say happy wife, happy life, happy spouse, happy house.
Oh, that is beautiful. That's awesome. All right, y'all are up.
I don't.
All right, advice and encouragement for the happy couple. Don't stand in the sun too long, right?
Keep on trying. It's totally worth it.
Oh yeah, and you're trying to get out, but
No, I'm not going to do it.
your advice is don't give advice, right? That's great. That's great.
Try to do as good as your dad. He still is on his first wife.
All right.
And I think he said don't go to bed mad, or if you do, don't go to bed at your house if you're mad.
That's great. All right, and that is very, very good advice from this table here. You're on.
Congratulations, Colin and Mackenzie.
All right, well, we're asked to give some advice. So, biggest thing is just love each other. Just think about the other person more than yourself and love each other.
That's great.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Both getting tired.
3 brothers and Sheila and my mom. Okay, so she's my brother. Yes.
Yeah, that bull's getting tired, huh?
One is invited, and the other one.
All right, you're the star of the show here. You get to give advice or congratulations to the happy couple. You're like the last
Congratulations.
one. All right, you're on.
Compromise. Read your scriptures together. Pray.
Just do the things you know you're supposed to do.
I just want to say congratulations, and we love y'all, and we're so happy for y'all.
Awesome. What about the kiddos? They're gonna give thumbs up at least? Something like that, huh? Alrighty.
Good job, buddy.
Oh, alrighty. And you're on.
Best wishes to you, Colin and Mackenzie. Hope you have as many happy years as your grandpa and I have.
That's awesome.
We'll see you.
Consejo para la pareja nueva.
Bueno, primero que nada agradecerles por habernos invitado a la fiesta, por habernos invitado a servirles de comer. Y pues les deseamos lo mejor de parte de la familia Macías, mi esposa, mis hijos, mis padres, y para ellos muchas felicidades en este día.
Sí.
Que se la pasen muy bien y que vivan una vida excelente, como mi esposa y yo la hemos vivido desde que nos casamos.
Wow.
Y que reciban muchas bendiciones.
Wow. ¿Y cuántos años tienen juntos ustedes?
12 años.
12 años ya,
Claro,
entonces.
sí.
Es posible entonces.
Sí.
Es
y
posible.
No peleamos.
Nada, okay, okay.
Gracias.
All right, guys, I'm running out of battery, so make it quick.
Congratulations, guys.
All right.
50-50.
Marriage is 50-50, huh?
Hopefully 50 on our side.
That's all right. And you're on.
Congrats, obviously, to the couple. You know, it's a big step in life. But I think the only advice I could give from my young age of experience is having been with somebody before is when you want to say something as a guy, you feel like you're right. You know, you just, in spite of the argument that you think you're winning, sometimes it's better to just zip it and not dig in when it's not worth digging into. Pick your battles. I guess it's a cop-out. It's more than picking your battles. It's more about like realizing that you're like kind of in it together and you're not against each other. That's something I wish I could have got my ex to see, but it didn't work out that way. So yeah, that's my word of advice. You know, work together. You're a team. You're not fighting each other. You're fighting together. So congrats, you two.
And let's go. It's live.
Colin, you can either be right or you can be happy. You choose.